bond, don't book no more, think it took too much. Your equity, make the caffeine be your weaponry. Is the reason there never was one needed. It's all around, but it weighs too much to slow you down. It's the time to act, 'cause the best of
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. The Reds are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Cincinnati, the right fielder, Phillip Ervin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
In now, number 33. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First offering on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And the 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Rosario's got it cleanly. To second, there's Cano. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265, 7 homers, and 16 RBIs. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know. For a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now another 1-2. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Michael Conforto will be next. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the ship and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand one. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. In previous duels with deGrom, he's just 1 for 6. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Josh Van Meter, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
One out and a runner on second base. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And it's fouled away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Anthony DeSclafani. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting. Right field.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it in.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knock. He's got a hitting streak going right now. He's certainly cognizant of that, guys. He needs a knock right here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Three runs already home here. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Cano waits on the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Cano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the stretch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Two and two.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So a runner on first with one out now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Full count now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air out to straightaway left. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting in, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air now, out to left. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Reds.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Down and away, ball 1. Fastball just inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Full count now, 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's got 12 hits in 32 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-0 count, the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Stopped on the slide by Cano. It's in time. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Reds lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jacob deGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Now batting, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He went down swinging to start the home first. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
50th pitch of the game on its way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. deGrom on third. McNeil stands at second. No outs. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The right fielder.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch on its way. Two outs here with a runner at third. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Josh Van Meter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 0-1 delivery. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Too low, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Oh, what a play to first. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Stepping in now, Phillip Ervin, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
DeSclafani leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. DeSclafani is on his way home, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield, and he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Nick Castellanos now will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 Reds. Here's Robbie Cano now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
The second baseman,
And now a pitch on the way. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Rosario, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-2 once more.
Ball 1. I got to count 1.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back. No pitcher. Jacob.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's the ball.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And now a pitch on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Popped him up. Ramos has a play. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
One ball, 1 strike, the count. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Tucker Barnhart would be next. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Walker Lockett takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 61, Walker Lockett.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Galvis is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate now, Josh Van Meter. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the upper tank. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
So now to the plate, Anthony DeSclafani, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. McNeil is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Mets 3. So here's Jeff McNeil.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's up and in for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
It's fouled away. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Michael Conforto will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Alonso, the runner at second with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Irvin is there, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Mets strand 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Riding in once again, Phillip Ervin. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Phillip Ervin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Popped him up. McNeil in foul ground, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. 1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Galvis, great stop. The throw. He's out.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Next up for New York, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes, his second of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 1, shortstop, Ahmed. Rosario.
Now in the box, Amed Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 61.
J.D. Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28. J.D. Davis.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Rosario at second with 2 down. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 7 and the Mets 4. Dylan Betances will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Dylan.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Betances, the former Yankee who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Tucker Barnhart would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Reds are down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. deGrom, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Pedro Strop comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Next to the net.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos is batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Moustakas shading to his right. 1 out.
Up next to the bat, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no.
Conforto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Stroke playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Popped him up. Barnhart waits on it. And the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Barnhart.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Josh Van Meter will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First offering on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Nick Senzel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Nick Senzel.
Lays off 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
So striding forward now, Brandon Nimmo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. 2-2. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of the 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the pitch. Count still at 1-2. And the pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Dominic Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Dominic.
And, oh, look inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Rosario makes a move from first. In there, now the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Rosario stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. Reds out in front, 7-6. Edwin Diaz comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First delivery to him on the way. Phillip Ervin is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind,
They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winker. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike. The count.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Three and 2 now.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike. Balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Reds are down in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Matt Bowman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Stepping in, Pete Alonso. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. High in the air out to center field. Winker is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Mets down to their final out now. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ramos, runner at first with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose De Leon gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jacob deGrom struck out 10 in the losing effort. Matt Bowman wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Telling it on a lie, right? Soon as I left, I got right. It's a precision and